Hey friends, I felt inspired to make this video due to all the positive feedback and questions with regards to the SB Spirit Box app and the mini SB Spirit Box app that was developed by Jonathan Garraway for the team. The application was meant initially for the team only. There actually was no desire to enter the Google Play and app creation area. We are solely focused on spirit communication and research, along with personal growth from within the team and with our friends, colleagues and followers. Due to the results we gain, many people have asked for months how do they get hold of this app for their own research or curiosity. At this point it was better to release it so people can gain their own results. They are proving that anyone can achieve the same results, if not better, by using similar practices. Some cannot believe the results they get and ask about those sound banks and how those sounds are created and such. So in this video I will show you the process, the results of sessions, and again we can listen to what Jonathan has to say about the process. ITC research using physical devices and applications is coming on leaps and bounds now, and the technology increases further and further as we move forward. It's an exciting time to be involved in this area. And personally, I feel I have gained all the evidence I need to be satisfied now. I now love watching others do the same.
With this new sound bank, there's, let me just do 3, 4, 5. I would say there's just over 6,000.
6,000
files. Maybe 7, between 7 and 8.
Yeah, that's excellent, and it's just random. It's just sound bits. Obviously, I know how it works because I've done it. I actually filmed it as well, and we can maybe look at putting some of that into a video so people can see the process. But like you said, it's reversed. Audiobooks reversed and then split into different sizes: 150 milliseconds, I think, 200 milliseconds, 250, and I think 300 milliseconds. I think that was roughly the size, just to give it, again, that's the randomness, you know, tiny little files, bigger files. As Jonathan mentioned, I took the time to create a new batch of sound banks for the SP Mini Spirit Box app. This was so that we could have some fresh banks in this new design, along with my own desire to see if the same names we get would come through. And they did. All bit sounds are ranging from 150 milliseconds to 300 milliseconds, so well under half a second in length. For my mindset, which is to ensure only positive result with no pareidolia or false positives, this process is crucial. We always have to ensure no words are embedded in these devices, so that we can rest in the knowledge that we are communicating with other energies and not fooling ourselves. Okay, hi guys. So here we are, we've got the software open and I have a book in here, and I just want to show you something quickly. I'm going to open this file up here. Basically, I have various audiobooks of different types here, and the one I'm using just now is the Power of Habit. It's not what's in the official app or anything like that. It's just one of many self-improvement audio files that I have in audiobook format on my desktop. I use this, I use Audible to listen to stuff. These are some older ones that I have, so various things like Dr. Wayne Dyer and Greg Braden and A Course in Miracles and all this kind of stuff. Now, generally there's not anything really paranormal there, as in, you know, haunting and saying spooky words. These are spiritual development or personal development books. Now, there will be references to spirit and things like that, but that doesn't matter, and I'm going to show you why. So I've already dragged one of the files in here, and as you can see, we have it here. And if I play it...
All of them had recently undergone hip or knee...
Okay, I'll stop it there for copyright reasons. So you can hear that it's facing forward. It is a clip. I'm looking at the size. I think it's about 6 or 7 minutes. Usually around about 5-minute clips that I use. The very first thing I'm going to do is I go up to reverse. I reverse it backwards, and that's it reversed. Let's sample it.
So
This is the sound that you hear when the random noise generator is working. Some people say it sounds like Russian and things like that. And yeah, you can sort of see a similar tone and style to it. These are random files, and it's been done specifically this way so that there's no words going forward. There's no English words going forward, or whatever language you're using, whether it be Spanish or Bulgarian or whatever. It's been reversed for this specific reason. I don't re-reverse it back when I analyse either, guys. This does not get this doesn't get reversed backwards so that I can put a reversed audio forward and trick people into thinking that, you know, there's some sort of capture there. It just doesn't happen. Nothing gets reversed back. All analysis is done as the way that I've shown in the past, straightforward. And so then I know that if I have any communication coming through, any words, any phrases, and I'm going to show you samples of what we've caught, then I know for a fact that something's not slipped through there. Okay, so do we have any spirit in here with us?
Pretty few.
Pretty few. Use the app. Next stage after that is we really need to split the audio. The audio needs to be split, and it needs to be split into fixed intervals. So I would go and split it into the fixed intervals, and then I would gather here what is the intervals it's at. Now, as this opens up, and as you can see, it's already set at 150 milliseconds. That's just over a tenth of a second. This is done specifically for this reason, to get rid of any words. I want the building blocks of words, but I don't want any words coming in. So I'm just going to leave it the same as this. I probably will change the browse file. No, we'll just keep it there actually. We'll select that file. I would insert in here what bank it is. Now I can see I've got bank 4 mail there. Make that one bank 5. Keep it 150 milliseconds, and it's telling me it's going to generate 2,688 audio files. So let's do that. Let's split it. So it's when we create a file and split, and there we go. Now it's splitting the files down for us. And when those files are split, I'm going to let you listen to them. Okay guys, so that's it ready. It's got the files here. You can see it's the same files. Let's sample them. Okay, and we'll stop there. That is the files that we use now. There's 2,688 files in there. I would do about 4 banks of this, so but you are talking up to 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 files going into these apps, and this gives a great scope for Spirit to use. They can use it, and somehow, we are gaining full sentences coming back when we're on location or doing private testing.
Right.
Can you indicate which item you're connected to, or can you say none?
Body. Dear, there's been me.
Is spirit manipulating this?
Of course. In English, please.
Peace. Proof.
Now, I think you'll probably agree as well. I mean, there is a chance that some things may slip through, like smaller words. Not much we can do about that. And would it just be advisable that if people notice a certain sound coming through that's like a word all the time, they just take a note of that and they'll be able to discount that themselves as, you know, just a part of the sound banks?
Yes, that's correct. I would say that you must take into account that when Spirit stops using the app, it's going to go random.
Yeah.
It will just go, you know, it will just play the sounds on a random basis. It will make no sense.
Yeah.
Then you may hear the formations of words, possibly. Not saying you will.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll hear them and you think it sounds like a word, but it's not a word. It's just the way the randomness
Just the randomness there.
Difference is, once they use it, which it is, then you'll hear that direct response. So when you are recording with the app, you must take into account that you've got to look at your recordings, your files, and basically alleviate what you don't need. It's exactly the same as a ghost box.
Yeah.
It's the same process. You will notice also that the speed of the app will change. It will be slow, and then all of a sudden it will just blah 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 blah, and it will blow the audio out.
Yeah.
This is them sort of manipulating it, trying to change it. Another point is you may hear it go blah 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 blah. Again, that's another indication that they are fiddling with this.
The way this reality works, according to consciousness experts such as Tom Campbell, is that randomness assists in communication with the greater reality. Think of order out of chaos, and remember, it's subtle. Recommended. Random static is our friend. Spirit controls communication. Reality uncertainty is easily manipulated. Randomness. This is why ITC techniques work, and science knows this. Patience, perseverance, and practice is key.